Hi, this is Michael Williams, United Volleyball Supply, volleyballusa.com. Here to go over some of the key features of our 3-inch aluminum pin stop Patriot standard. We use the Patriot name due to the fact that we're proudly manufacturing this pole here in the United States. This pole being aluminum, you'll notice it's much lighter than a steel pole. Steel poles usually range from 60 to 80 pounds depending on the pole. This one being aluminum is just 34 pounds. Once we bolt the winch on it, we'll add a bit of weight, about 5 pounds to the winch pole. The anchor pole, of course, will still stay at that 34-pound number. We'll start at the top of the pole and you'll see an aluminum pulley. In our design process, we decided to go with an aluminum pulley due to feedback from coaches and athletic directors that were saying other companies that have plastic pulleys, they were finding them breaking or cracking over time. We start with a solid block of aluminum and we machine it out to create our pulley. So if it ever fell in storage, you should never have to worry about it breaking. When you remove the hitch pin on this pole, you'll notice it stays in place. We've installed a safety stop there, so when you're telescoping up and down, you have plenty of room for your hand so it doesn't create a pinch point there. You'll see all the hole indicators, which will be for men's, women's, and your various juniors' heights. Once you find your pin location, simply run the hitch pin through the base of the pole, through the top of the pole, and that will set your height setting for you. You'll see that we've fixed the hitch pin onto the pole for you, so you never have to worry about losing it in storage. From there, you'll see our winch bolted onto the pole. This is a complete stainless steel construction. We went with stainless steel due to the fact that we never had wanted to worry about it rusting, even indoors. Our worm gear winch also has a different design than most. It has a bronze and stainless gear, so that way if we ever did want to use the winch outside, it would last for years and years and years. You'll see that our handle collapses right back on the winch. We went with this design because we didn't want to have to come off the winch with a handle, worrying about safety concerns of people walking by and possibly catching their leg. And you'll also see with it folding back, you never have to worry about losing your winch handle. Now we'll walk over to the anchor pole and show you some of those features. On this side, you'll see many of the same things: the pulley, the pin locations or height settings, the hitch pin fixed to the pole. Another thing you'll have on both poles are height indicators, so you know what pin location or hole location you're in. On this side is where we'll anchor the top of the pole. We've gone with a very thick piece of aluminum and welded it to the pole. We went with a thicker design just because we were worried about it bending if it ever again fell in storage, so you should never have to worry about that with this standard. You'll also see that we machined a groove out, so when you put your Kevlar line or steel cable, you don't have to worry about it fraying over time. Today we're going to set up our CenComp volleyball net onto the Patriot system. This would be the same net that you would receive if you purchase a complete system or if you added a net onto your pole purchase. After the net comes out of sewing and into net finishing, you'll see that we've fixed a loop for you. This is the top of the net, so we'll put that one on first. I do recommend the side that we have fixed the loops, using that on your anchor pole. On the bottom, you'll notice the same thing. There's a clip here. Of course, we're just going to simply clip this bottom net to the pole, and then we'll walk over to the winch side of the pole to get our system at tension. On this side, you'll see we haven't made a loop yet. We'll just have to tie a quick overhand or loop knot. Once you have that done, simply over the top of the pulley again. There's a tooth in the winch. Just hook it there and start rotating. That will get your top net at tension. Once you get the top at tension, just fold it right back onto the winch unit. On the CenComp net, we'll have already installed the rope ratchet on there for you, so you'll just clip onto the pole and pull back. And now your net's at tension. With our Patriot